Brooklyn Independent Television.
Old Hollywood is a vintage-inspired and meticulously curated environment of old and new. It is an overflowing treasure chest of jewelry, clothes, and home goods from more than 70 designers, many of them local. Owner Tiffany Porter's past life as a buyer and her lifelong love for the glamorous days of Hollywood of old are evident in every nook and cranny. So come, let's see what we can find.
My name's Tiffany Porter and I own Old Hollywood. I opened the business almost 4 years ago. I guess it started when I was about 8 with my Barbie dolls. I was obsessed with making clothes and furniture. The whole scenario was the clothes making and the clothes picking out with my sister. And then it grew into me sewing and having a small clothing line. I'm from Kentucky, so it's pretty easy to kind of do things there and be excellent at what you're doing. I started doing flea markets when I was in kindergarten with my dad. So it's kind of been my whole life, growing up, collecting things and being kind of around that environment. This is kind of a little case full of all kinds of little treasures. One of my favorite pieces is this old souvenir locket. It's from South America in Spain. And these were cool. These are about late 40s, early 50s. Because it was a little book of where you went. So I really enjoy these. And over here we've got our Pendleton collection. They've been around since the 1800s. They're all original American Indian prints, and they all tell a story. The Brave Star is actually probably my favorite one right now. This is their interpretation of the American flag. So this is the Chief Joseph. This is probably one of our most popular prints. One of my favorite items in the shop right now is this awesome Oaxacan duffel by Will Leather Goods. Currently my favorite piece of jewelry in the shop is from Digby and Iona's Me and My Arrow collection. It's this awesome necklace with a blue jay feather, a real feather. This case houses some of our more taxidermy, anatomy-inspired jewelry. This is my favorite piece. It's by Chicago designer Peggy Skimp. Her stuff is really awesome because it's all anatomically correct. These are the lungs, and they're actually a locket. My personal favorites is the Yakinishi cuff. It's a spine cuff. You can either wear it this way or this way, and it's adjustable, and it's really wicked, and I've never seen anything like this. Another one of our best sellers is from a local Brooklyn designer, Shannon Nash. Her jewelry line's called Snash, and it's a double finger talon ring. I've got quite a few things on. I am really into stacking bracelets right now. So I'm wearing some GT bracelets. And this is actually from my collection, and it's one of my best-selling pieces. It has been for years. On this hand, I'm into the stacking rings. It's trendy right now. I have 3 different designers here. The first one is mine, and then we've got Kaoru. She's from Japan. And then this little guy is just a little simple turquoise stack ring from Kaimana. 80% of our product inventory is locally made, a local designer, or made in the US. Now I think we have over 100 jewelry designers, so it's we've really grown. If I'm gonna do glam, I'm only gonna do vintage because I think that so many people who are trying to remake it today, it looks cheesy. If you're gonna do glam to me, you gotta go vintage. You've gotta get the nice pieces. We also have a lot of different clothing designers at Old Hollywood. 2 that I wanna showcase are Graylin and Dolce Vita. And what's so awesome about this line is that they do a lot of classic 50s looks. This is one of my favorites. It's a classic sweetheart neck, so it's really flattering. It's totally American and awesome. This is what you need to wear at your 4th of July barbecue with some red shoes and a little belt. So cute. Very 1950s, love this. Very Old Hollywood. My other favorite for spring is this adorable little green printed number from Graylin. Super flowy and flirty on anybody, really special with this cute little tassel belt. Nick's wearing his favorite hat. It's by Stacey Adams. The feather is actually removable if you're not feeling the feather vibe. Naked and Famous shirt and jeans. It's all made in Canada. And these are actually made in the oldest existing shirt factory in North America. It's in Quebec. It was established in 1894. We sell vintage shoes for men, some nice vintage Oxfords. They're actually known best for their denim. Jean enthusiasts really know this company, really love this company. If you come into one of the shops, you're most likely to encounter Kate. She is my manager and my assistant buyer. She's also going to show you a beautiful dress from Teabags. It's all silk. The print is amazing and it's tailored in the middle, so it's really flattering for any sized girl. And she's also wearing Chihuahuas. They're all leather, little platform shoes. We're going to stock those all summer long in all different colors. We have them in navy and olive green as well right now. I decided to take it to Greenpoint because it was more an issue of kind of finding somewhere where we can be special. You know, it's really hard to kind of capitalize on being unique. A ton of people are moving out here. It's growing so fast. We looked at other neighborhoods as well, but this was definitely the neighborhood for us. People know us for our jewelry now that we have a bigger shop, and now we have a shop on the Lower East Side. We're branching out into fulfilling this idea that I have of a curated lifestyle. You can come here and get ideas for your home, your clothes, everything. So it's just like, you can kind of get everything. One stop.
Become a fan on Facebook, like Brooklyn Independent Television.